Hi everyone, how are you? I hope you are all having a great day for whatever corner of the world you're in. So for today I'm using my John Holland Spirit Messages Daily Guidance. Okay. I would really appreciate if everyone would like and share on and follow, subscribe, etc. etc. I'd really appreciate it. Sorry. So anyway, for today's daily guidance. Okay. Okay. Okay, choices. Okay, so that's the card for today. Choices. Alright. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. Okay, so for a lot of people, perhaps there's a tendency to not so much blame or finger point, but not take full responsibility. And until that happens, sometimes the balance isn't right. Okay, so what I will say, even if things have passed and you can no longer, will say, stand and talk to that person and explain or apologize or take note and take heed of the wrongdoings that you as a person have made within that relationship, whatever type of relationship it was. But if you cannot, then I would recommend you doing it for your own self, just you, and making peace with it and accepting some part of responsibility. As always, we all know people who literally kind of swan around life. And it's everybody else's fault, and it's always down to somebody else. And if they hadn't done this, and if he, if she, if what, it's you that lost the plot. It's you that went on to do blah blah blah. Accept responsibility, and by doing so, you're kind of stopping that kind of karmic force coming back to make everything else fall. You know what I mean? It's like the domino effect. So those people, if you don't realise that you do that, look around your life and ask yourself whose fault that was. And if it's always somebody else's fault, if you are constantly coming up with the presumption and assumption that it's somebody else, I'd start looking in the mirror. Because no, not everything is each individual's fault. There are things that just happen by circumstances. But again, they're all coincidences and it's all synchronized events and la la la. But if it's constantly somebody else's fault, this is what I'm talking about, okay? Like, it's that type of situation. So you need to be able to constructively deconstruct what's been going on and make peace with that. And kind of alter your logical sense of everything that's been happening to you and that is happening and what's happened in the past tense as well. And until that happens, you're just kind of going on a merry-go-round. It's just like on and on. It's this endless cycle. And I actually feel I feel really exhausted even talking about it. I just feel completely drained even talking about it. And then there's other people who okay, for some other people, sorry, the choices that you make have to be yours. Okay, you can make a choice and kick it into action, or you can make a choice and pause. And by pausing it, you're delaying everything. And then other things that were supposed to fall into place don't fall into place for whatever reason. And sometimes they will, but later on down the road. That's something else that I you know what I mean? Like for certain people, I can tell you like things will fall into place exactly later on down the road when blah blah blah. But for others it won't, because that's past. You missed that opportunity. There are going to be other opportunities, fair enough, for different other things. But you need to make your choices and be crystal clear on your choices. None of this chopping and changing, malark, because you're confusing the universe and the energies that you're sending out. You're confusing everybody. You're confusing yourself. I'm literally I kind of like, it's kind of the amber light. I would call this the amber light effect, where it's kind of like, get ready to stop, get ready to go, get ready to stop, get ready to go. Hold your horses. We don't really know what we're at here. That's kind of what I'm feeling at right now. And it's real like, oh my God. Like, are you in? Are you out? Are you, like, what are you at? What are you doing? If this relates to you, what are you doing? Make up your mind. Okay? And sometimes even by making up your mind, the universe and the powers that be and destiny and everything else, they have other choices and they have other ideas down the line. But right now you need to make your choice for now, here and now. Not down the line. This is it. Like, make a choice and take responsibility for that choice as well. For other people, this actually, just thinking about now, this is something that is said to if any of my family are watching this, they'll probably know what I'm talking about. But a family member will always say, if you're pointing the finger, just be aware that there's 3 pointing back. Okay, so that's about the first part. It's that kind of like, if you're constantly pointing the finger at someone and constantly blaming everybody else and it's all blah blah blah, point, hate finger pointing, that. But there's always 3 pointing back. So just be aware of that when you are pointing the finger. For other people though, okay, who have made peace, and I feel like there are people watching this now that have made peace with their choices. They were right in that moment in time. Yes, they have changed down the line, but you have also made peace with them, and you're positively constructing. It's like you're appreciating it, you're constructively using it to your advantage, and you're flowing naturally. It's that flow that's natural. It's like, right, okay, well, I made that choice and this has happened, and this and this and this. But I'm going to deal with this in a constructive, positive manner because I made that choice. And that kind of way. Fair enough, there's probably other people and other factors and la 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 la. But you, on your behalf, you are taking responsibility for your actions. And this is where we want people to be. This is oh God, now I sound like I'm trying to box you in and I don't. But it's this kind of group that is like the red light. It's stopped, it's looking, it's observing. They're taking stock, they're taking heed, and then they intuitively go without the red light. You know, I'm not talking about in a car. Don't be intuitively thinking that it's a red light if it's a green light and really it's a red light. I'm not saying that, so please do not use me in court or anything. But it's that it doesn't matter, because you know something, this group of people right here, they know that it's not a traffic light. They know that it's okay, because down the road and the next time that they come to a junction, they're going to use all their inner sources, everything that's in here, they're going to pull it up and, you know, they're going to go and flow with exactly where it feels right for them. So people, there's no traffic light. It's you that's the one thing that's red, amber, green. It's you. So you need to start using your traffic light system a bit more wisely and use your choices. Okay, think about what's right for you in this present moment in time. You. Okay, you. Be a little bit more selfish with your choices as well, especially if they're big choices and big decisions. And, you know, ask yourself, what do I want to happen? You know, is it a case of blah, de, da? But don't overthink it. Just go with it and allow it, take responsibility for it and go with it. Okay, so that's your card for today, everyone. I wish you all a really good day for whatever corner of the world that you're in, and I will be back in tomorrow. So take care and yeah, have a great one. Chat soon. Bye.